Hi, today we are going to talk about the voltage relay MU250 by Mikro. It is a three-phase voltage relay with the feature of detecting over voltage, which is indicated by this symbol, under voltage, phase sequence, phase loss, and also unbalance of voltage. To set up the relay initially, you need to configure it for it to detect whether it is detecting line to line or line to neutral. And also you need to configure it to know what is the nominal voltage. The nominal voltage range can be start from 380, 400 or 415 for line to line settings. For line to neutral settings, you can set it to 220, 230 or 240 volts. For this relay, usually the trip contact is at the position of normally close. This means that when the condition of voltage measure is in the normal range, the contact is switched on to normally close. As you know, when you turn on the power supply, the power will take time to reach its nominal value. So the relay will start from a normally open contact position. When it detects the voltage reaches the nominal value, it will turn on the contact and reach normally close. In measurement mode, user can see the voltage by pressing the up and down key. So by pressing up and down key can switch between U2 and U3, the line to line voltage, U1 and U3, and also the frequency values. And by pressing down again, you will come back to the original view, which is the U1 and U2 voltage, line to line voltage. If you are using line to neutral measurement, you can see U1, U2 and U3 voltage by pressing up and down keys. If you configure the phase to display line to neutral voltage, you can see here it is the line to neutral voltage here, and you can scroll from U1, U2 and U3 and frequency by pressing up and down button. Okay. To have the relay auto scrolling for you, you can press up and down button so he can toggle between U1, U2, U3 and also frequency. There are two contacts for this relay. One is R1 and one is R2. For R1, when the condition is normal, the terminal will switch from 8 to 10 to 8 to 9. That means 8 to 9 will be shorted when it detects a normal condition. When there's no power, the relay cannot sustain the contact to switch from 8 to 9 and it will switch back to 8 to 10. For R2, it is programmable. You can program it to be either normally closed or normally open. For this relay, for the under voltage setting, the range will be off and 1% to 25%. And the second is the time delay for under voltage. The third is the over voltage setting, which is from off to 1% to 20%. And there's a time delay for under voltage as well. And for unbalance, number 5 is off 3 to 20% and also a time delay as well. For phase loss and phase sequence, the setting will be on or off. Now I'll give you an example of over voltage protection. For example, this relay is configured as 400 volt nominal line to line. So with a setting of 10%, if the voltage increase to be above 440 volts, the relay will trip. Now I will demonstrate the tripping of over voltage with 10% setting, which will trip with the voltage above 440 volts. As you can see, the relay trips at 452 volts. After tripping, for the relay to reset, the voltage should drop below 440 volt. That is 400 plus 10% of the setting, and a hysteresis value to be able to reset. To access the trip record, so you use the reset button to scroll through the values. It is indicated by the dot here, the blinking dot that shows the latest trip record, which trips at number 3, which is over voltage, and 452 volt.